Gandhi once said, happiness is when your thoughts, words, and actions are all in harmony. Welcome to day 2 of the 30 Days to Happiness video series. In the last video, I asked you to write a brief description of how your dream life looks in some key areas of your life, as big and bold, as beautiful as you could. It could have been just a few words you jotted down, or a very detailed description of your wildest dreams, goals, and visions. Today, we'll go over some key concepts for this program that will help you along your way. And if you haven't already done yesterday's assignment, I encourage you to stop this video right now and watch day 1. It is the foundation for the 30 Days to Happiness program. Even before I teach you how to build happiness habits, you must begin to get clear on what happiness really is to you and what your values are. You may have a pretty good idea of these things already, but if there's any part of your life that isn't working the way that you want it to, then something isn't lining up. So this program is designed to help you figure out what might be the underlying cause and overcome it, but in an easy and lighthearted way. Remember, this is a process. You don't have to be completely clear to start, but you must have something to start with. You'll begin to have positive results in your life just by taking the time to do these activities properly. And of course, the more you put into them, the more you will get out of them. As one of my coaches often reminds me, it's not practice that makes perfect, but perfect practice that makes perfect. So take the time to learn how to do these activities properly, then practice them perfectly. 20 minutes a day is well worth it. And yes, you can do more if you really want to. Okay, so let's move into day 2. Today, I want to introduce you to some key concepts that this program is based around. And then I'll have you further define your descriptions from yesterday. Because tomorrow, you'll get to ask yourself some tough questions to really get clear on what might be in the way of your complete fulfillment in life. You may be someone who already has achieved most things you want in life, and maybe you're quite happy. Perhaps only 1 or 2 things need shifting or improving for you to have the perfect life. Or you might be someone who has everything falling apart and you just don't know what to do or if you'll ever be happy. Or you might be somewhere in between. Wherever you are in your scale of happiness is just right for you and this program. Because the overall objective of the 30 Days to Happiness video series is to teach you what's needed to become happy and fulfilled and then help you to build the habits to get you there. For myself, when I originally did what we're covering in the first few days, I found that I had so many gaps in my vision. In fact, I had entire missing parts, whole areas of my life that I had no idea how I wanted them to look in the future. I just wanted to be happy. This is like having a map with no directional markings, not knowing where you are, having only half of the streets even showing up on it, and having only a part of an address to go by. I may have eventually found my destination, but it would have been a long struggle, and a lot of going in the wrong directions. In fact, it was. And what if I changed my mind and wanted to go somewhere else, which I did? I would have been in trouble all over again. So this was kind of how things really were for me, until I gained clarity, filled in my map to happiness, and learned how to drive safely there. So that's why we're starting you here, with your happiness map. And then I'll teach you some happiness driving skills. All of this talk about happiness? What is happiness anyways? Is it success? Fame? Fortune? Love? Is it the same for everyone? I'll tell you what happiness is. Happiness is you. It's very individual. There's only one of you. It's living your life the way that feels right to you. It's peace, love, joy, and freedom. It's being yourself in all instances without fear of criticism, abuse, failure, or judgment. And it's finding and following your purpose. It's following your own path. And it's just being. I used to think I'd be happy when I had more money, better things, or better situations. But situations are forever changing, and things don't bring you happiness. Some extremely wealthy people are still unfulfilled. So why is that? The answer to that question and many others will become evident in this program. So just stay tuned. But here, now, are the key concepts I want you to get familiar with, because they'll come up in this program and can drastically change your life. So get out your notebook and write them down on the inside cover, or print out the PDF and glue it on the inside cover. It's a good idea to dedicate an entire notebook to your happiness. You can call it your happiness book. So here are the concepts. 1, I listen to and follow my heart. I ask and listen for my own complete truth. 2, I release fear and resistance and trustingly embrace the flow of life. I am open to wonder and joy. 3. Likes attract likes. I observe my thoughts, language, and feelings. 4. I enjoy contributing to others and receiving from them. 5. I don't need to know how, just know what. 6. My beliefs are my only limitations. 7. I am powerful and conquer my fears by taking action. Action breeds confidence and experience. 8. I subtract before I add. 9. I have time and space for all I want to do. And 10. I forgive others and myself, and I communicate my desires. Okay, so now I've introduced you to some of the key concepts that this program is based around. So here's your homework. Get yourself a notebook, if you haven't already, and call it your happiness book. You can use a binder, but do your best to keep your pages in order as you go through this program, so you can track your progress. Write down or paste these key concepts in it, big and bold inside the front cover. Quickly look over yesterday's assignments and just see if there's anything that you want to add or tweak in your visions. And then put it in your notebook or binder. And if you haven't already, ask a friend to do their own happiness program alongside you, and ask them to be your accountability partner for this program. So here is to your happiness, and I'll see you tomorrow.